What's going on, everyone? Mitesh here, and today I finally have for you guys my review of the Creative Outlier Air, the true wireless earbuds that claim a 10-hour battery life while also having some features that are pretty rare in true wireless earbuds, like true mono mode. And I gotta say, in terms of battery life, they do deliver, but they fall short for me in some other respects. But before I get started, I do want to let you guys know that this thing is actually my second pair of earbuds because the first pair's case stopped charging. I'm not sure why this happened, but all of a sudden the case just wouldn't charge up anymore. The earbuds would still charge up, like I would have to plug the case in and then put the earbuds inside and then they would charge, but the case's battery just would not charge. But I got in touch with Creative and they did send me out a second pair, which have had no issues whatsoever, and I haven't heard of anybody else having these issues, so I'm willing to chalk it up to just being a bad pair that I got. But if you ever have any issues like this, they do have a 1-year warranty, so you should be okay. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive into these headphones. And as always, with true wireless earbuds, we gotta start off by talking about the case on these. And the case on these is actually a really nicely designed case. It's made of all metal, or made of partially metal, and it's a space gray color, which is just fantastic. Now, on one side, we do have 4 LEDs over here, and that is to indicate left and right earbuds when they're charging. One is a battery indicator, and the last one is a charging indicator. And they all sit on top of what is one of my favorite features in these true wireless earbuds, and that is the USB-C plug. Seriously, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I really hope all manufacturers start using USB-C for everything. Good job, Creative, on thinking forward on this. And I do like the case a lot, but I will say it is not the smallest case, then it will take up some space in your pockets. But because it's got a flat top and a flat bottom, it actually makes it so that it fits in your pocket a lot better than all those rounded case ones. Now, to get these earbuds out, you simply push on the side that has no markings whatsoever, and the whole thing slides out to reveal the earbuds. Now, this is a great mechanism. It opens and closes really easy, but I will say on more than one occasion, I've opened them upside down because if you're just looking at it from one side, you're not really seeing it. So it's not really a big deal. Just, the magnets are strong enough to keep the earbuds in unless you're like, no, they're actually strong enough to keep them in. So it's not really a problem. And now that we've got the earbuds out of the case, let's talk about the earbuds themselves. Of course, starting off with sound quality, these earbuds sound just straight up fantastic. They've got great low end and highs. The mids could be a little bit clearer, but I will say for most music and podcasts that I've listened to, these sound fantastic. For $80, these are great in terms of sound quality, and you really won't be disappointed. And they have plenty of volume too. For music, I've kept the volume at below 50% most of the time, even in loud environments. And for other quieter media like movies and audiobooks, I had no problems right around 80%. So you still have some overhead just in case you have some really quiet sound files that you want to listen to. And these earbuds created a decent seal also, so they block out a lot of that external noise, which is a plus when I'm taking the train to work, less so when I'm at work and people are trying to get my attention, but that is the trade-off that you have. And I also do appreciate the seal for helping these stay inside my ears because, let's face it, these are tiny little earbuds and they are pretty easy to lose. So I'm happy that they do that. Now, talking about blocking out external noise, the microphones on these don't do it at all. Seriously, these microphones are pretty bad. Like, people on the other side end of the phone calls have always told me that I sounded really quiet and they all heard all the stuff around me. So you have to talk a lot louder than you're going to probably be comfortable with, especially in public. Like, I don't know. I don't like having loud conversations with the public, so I rarely took phone calls with these in. And you guys can take a listen to this unedited audio recording that I did. Okay, so this is a recording using the Creative Outlier Air in a pretty quiet environment, and I'm speaking at a normal volume, but it always comes through as being very quiet. And this is a recording done in a loud environment. I've got a radio playing, so you guys should be able to hear the fact that it's picking up a lot of that other noise and not just picking up my voice as I would like it to. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is the fact that you do get true mono mode with these earbuds, so you can use either the left or the right one by itself. It's not a feature that I'd really see myself using, especially with that 10-hour battery life that they have, but hey, as always, it's better to have a feature and not need it than to not have a feature and need it. Alright, next up, let's talk about the main reason you get these earbuds all over all other options, and that is for the battery life. The battery life per charge on the earbuds is phenomenal. Per my battery life test, I got 8 hours and 41 minutes at 100% volume, which is really impressive, especially since I don't think anybody should listen to these at 100% volume. And since I don't usually listen to earbuds for more than 4 hours at a stretch, I rarely got these below 50% charge. So all of that is great in terms of battery life, but I did notice one little thing that is kind of an issue with these, and that's the fact that if the case's battery is completely dead, the headphones won't automatically turn off. So they have this nice feature where they turn on when you take them out and turn off when you put them back in. But when the battery's case is dead, when the case's battery is dead, the earbuds won't turn off. I guess they need a little bit of charge to make them know that they're inside the case. And then I thought initially that it was just my fault that I wasn't putting them in right, which did happen a couple times, but no, it's the case itself that is the problem. Like, it just needs to have a little bit of charge for you to put them back in. It's kind of a weird thing. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's not personally a deal breaker for me, but it's definitely annoying, the fact that you have to keep the case at least a little bit charged. Which reminds me, the case can hold an additional 2 charges for the earbuds, so you get a total of 30 hours of playtime between charges. Finally, let's talk about the controls on these earbuds. This is another mixed bag. One thing that I really love is the fact that you get basically all the controls on the earbuds themselves, including volume control. But the problem is, these little tiny buttons are a little bit harder to push than I would like them to be. So to push them, you really got to put a little bit of force behind it. And every time you do it, you're pushing the earbuds a little bit against your ears, and that never feels good. It did get a little bit easier to push them as I continued using them, but I would have still preferred touch controls on these, especially at this price. But overall, I think that if you need or want true wireless earbuds that have great sound quality and can last you all day, these are an easy choice. There aren't many headphones like in this price range that give you all of that. They aren't perfect, the microphones are bad, and the controls aren't the best, but I still think that for the price and battery life, they're worth it. And that's pretty much it for this video. As always, like this one if you liked it, subscribe if you guys loved it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!